What's up, y'all? Crisco here. It's Friday night. We inside in the Criscocave tonight. Wood's still a little bit wet outside. Uh, Tried to light it last night, and everything's still a little bit wet. May light something tomorrow morning outside, but Crisco Cave looks like we already got one like on there, so that's awesome. But welcome in whoever's here. Hey, what's up, Cajun Chris? So hope y'all ready. First thing I want to tell y'all is go get y'all a snack. Go get y'all you know, a bottle of water or a soft drink or something, whatever you want. We're gonna do some I'm gonna show y'all some fan pack stuff if y'all want to see that. Uh, oh, I'm getting booed already. Come on now. I guess she's booing that flag back there, national champions. But glad to have y'all here. Um, this is live. I hope y'all can see me better on the computer than normally outside with the tablet. We try to do it down out there, but it tends to spin. So glad to have y'all here. This is live tonight. You never know what's gonna happen. We just had some people popping some fireworks. I guess some leftover fireworks. What's up, Trent? All right, we got some people in here. 4 people. So yeah, I just heard some people popping some fireworks outside. So what's new with y'all? How was y'all day today? Any weekend plans? I want to show y'all my. First, I got the Smokies hat on right now. I want to show you my T-shirt, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Got the little cabin going with the mountains. Um, so y'all want to see some yard work today? That's good. That's good. You got to stay busy. Stay busy every day. Wake up in the morning and stay busy. Um, had some ribs tonight for supper. Really good. Really good. So that was good. So let me show y'all. Some of y'all saw last night, Trent. I hadn't made the video yet, but I'm gonna show you. I did get 2 fan packs in this week. So let me show you what's going on. I got 2 of them this week. One was from 10 point crossbows. Got some stickers, some decals, and I'm sure the y'all ones of y'all I got from them. Pork skins. Yeah, I like some pork skins. Okay, so got these 3 stickers from 10 point. And a while back I'm gonna go grab it, but a while back they were sending a hat. So at one point, you get this hat, but I don't know. Lately, they haven't been sending the hats. So, so that's from 10 point. Thank you to 10 point. And then we got this one from Leatherman. Got this little one from Leatherman. Nothing too fancy, but got some stickers from Leatherman. 2 of these stickers, and then got these 2. Thank you about the hat, by the way. And then we got a little button. Thank you, Trent. Thank you. Um, and we got this. I got plenty of stuff if y'all want to see fan pack stuff. This one from X Mark Lawnmowers. It's been a while though. I'm sure a lot of y'all got the same hat. Um, and I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I do have the banjo. Now, I haven't practiced in a while, but if I can get I'm gonna think big here. Hold on, coming right back. Okay, so if I can get, I know we're saying a lot, but if I can get 20 likes, I will take the banjo out and we will play some music. 20 likes. I only have one like, but I'm prepared to stay here until midnight to do a midnight stream. So if I can get 20 likes, I will bring the banjo out. Like I said, I haven't practiced, but I will bring it out. So let's see if we can get that done. That's something to look forward to tonight. Um, I guess I can show y'all a couple of more little fan pack items, and y'all leave a comment in the box and let me know if y'all ever got these. So this has been a little while. Yeah, did any one of y'all get this? This was from the Los Angeles Clippers. You know, this was a couple years ago. Clippers were sending out some good stuff. I had got a nice hat from them. Got the Clipper shoes. You know, so the Clippers at one time were sending out some real nice shirts and some hats. I got a good, real nice program from them at one time. Well, you know, my fan pack videos. Yeah, I haven't been getting that much in. I haven't been requesting all that much, but you know, fan packs are actually. I want to tell y'all something. I didn't realize it till last night. I was doing a little stream, but I didn't realize it. But last night actually marked, I believe, 2 years since I've been doing this, since I've started the little channel. So definitely want to tell y'all again, thank y'all for always, you know, watching the videos and all the support. Yes, it is very hard to get Clippers fan packs right now. You know what I noticed, Trent? You know what I noticed? A lot of the teams, and tell me if you all y'all can kind of comment on this, but a lot of the teams, when you email them, they have a page that they're just emailing you back with. MCore, you might agree with what I'm saying. They'll send you back a link. The term fan packs has been, I guess, I guess the teams are used to the term now, the term fan pack. So they'll send you a link how to request a fan pack. You know, are y'all kind of getting that as well when y'all are trying to come with the you know, different teams? So y'all want to see a couple bobbleheads? I do have some bobbleheads. You know, maybe I have a bobblehead or two that y'all haven't seen. You haven't emailed. Okay. So let me show you. I actually have a tub of stuff. I can maybe bring out some stuff. Yeah, promotional items. Promotional items. And that's what they are. They are promotional items. Let me show you a couple bobbleheads maybe you've seen or you haven't seen. If y'all have any questions, you know, about anything. Oh, I want to show you something else next year. I want to show you something else. One of my, never showed y'all this, but y'all know how much I love Tennessee. So I actually picked this up at a place called Lil Dolly's. You know, familiar with Lil Dolly's? Got this cool blanket that I had picked up. Lil Dolly's is in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, with the bear on it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So let me show y'all a couple bobbleheads. Hold on one second. Remember, we live here. We live. So hold on. Let me know how the stream is going, by the way. Can y'all see me better, like, of the computer, or is it about the same? Is it Is it much better? Is it skipping or what? Just let me know. And we'll show a couple bobbleheads. Got this one from the Glenn Rice from the Hornets, Charlotte Hornets. I'll go ahead and take it out. Perfect stream. All right. I do have slow internet, um, and that's a big reason. Sometimes I get asked, why don't I upload longer videos? Oh man, I'm gonna have to put on an LSU hat, Trent. Oh, MCore. If I didn't know y'all as well as I do, I would be hurt. Okay, so this is the Glenn Rice bobblehead. I'll tell you one of the things that I've never gotten out of a one of the things that I've never gotten out of a fan pack, and I see TD getting, and I see a lot of other people getting, is a baseball jersey. I've never gotten a full size baseball jersey out of a fan pack. Glenn Rice, really really nice. See his head shaking. You should just burn it so your fires would be better. Oh, come on now. Actually, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. MCore. So I'm gonna make sure you're watching. What's your quarterbacks? I'm gonna just do this to show you. Okay, what's your quarterback's name that got drafted this year? If you can answer it, I'm gonna show you a surprise. Like, let's see if you can answer. The quarterback that came from Oregon this year. Can't remember his name. Herbert, Justin Herbert. Okay, so I did I did tell y'all that I like hats, right? Okay, so all right, now this is not from a fan pack. Okay, this is not from a fan pack. I'm gonna wear it for a second. Ooh, look what I got on, MCore. Where you boys going? The Chargers. But let me show you something. I just like the hat, but let me show you what the team you need to get if you really want to know who's about to do it in the NFL this year. The Bengals, the Bengals, the Bengals. If we have a season. Now, MCore, who we still got in here? Trent. We still got Trent in here. Okay, we got MCore in here. So let me show you something. Okay, so if you wanted to pull for Tua Tagovailoa, okay, I'm not a Crimson Tide fan, but if you wanted to pull for Tua, what would you have on your head? Well, you'd have a Dolphins hat. You'd be pulling for the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? But if you wanted to pull for Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, and Baker Mayfield, and Grant Delpit, see, we have a lot of LSU players all over. That's why I have these hats. I'll pull for the Saints first, but LSU, I've always pulled for my LSU players. So let me show you what you'd have if you were pulling for the Cleveland Browns. Well, then you'd be wearing this. You know what I'm saying? I love this. I love this logo. I love this logo. But if you decided that you didn't want to pull for any of those teams, well, you'd fall back and you'd put this on. All right. So, you know, as you can tell, you have a lot of hats. I love hats. So, okay, let's look at another bobblehead. Well, let's read some comments. Look like we're talking about some comments. So, okay, I wanna read these comments. I don't want to fall behind. Thank y'all for commenting. So let's talk about it. MCore wants me to burn my LSU stuff, I think. Okay, Trent sees the posters. Trent, you know what? I have trouble with these posters. They don't stick to the wall. I keep having trouble with that. But we got the champions, one team, one heartbeat up here. Right here, we got Leonard Fournette and Deion Jones, the throwback. Up here, we got another old one. I'll tell you the only poster that I have on the wall up here that's not LSU is when I first started doing fan packs. Got some posters from Stanford when Christian McCaffrey was playing for the Stanford Cardinal. And I have a small one up there with him on it because even though he plays for the Panthers, he's still very very fun player to watch. Okay, MCAR said Herbert. Yep, nice lid. Burrow sucks. No, I don't think so, Trent. Um, okay, Burr bust. He said no, I don't think. All right, Mariota and Herbert will be the top two quarterbacks in the league this year. Mariota. I'm trying to remember. Where is Mariota again? Mariota's with the Raiders, man. Yeah, Mariota's with the Raiders. I actually hope he gets a fresh start with them. To be honest with you, I think Mariota, even a team like the Saints, man, I would have liked to seen the Saints picked up a Mariota, but they went with Winston. So we'll see what happens with that. M-Core says Mariota should retire. Well, that's coming from an Oregon fan. Too many injuries. All right. He has had bad luck. Wish his career was like in college. M-Core random question. You remember Jeremiah Mazal, former quarterback at Oregon, a little bit before Mariota? He said, no, Trent. I don't remember him. Okay, so y'all want to see another bobblehead? Kind of hard to see my LSU hat with the light on. Okay, here's that Oregon from like 7-11, right before Mariota was doing pretty good at Oregon. Got in trouble, got kicked off the team, and came to Ole Miss. I don't know. I don't know. I never heard of him either. Trent, I never heard of him either. But I will say this: I don't know if we're gonna have a college football season this year. I hope we do. But I'll be honest with y'all. I think we got much more problems right now than college football or sports. That's just me. But you know, I believe sports have a very big place in our society. As far as entertainment value and all. But I love football just as much as y'all, probably maybe more, maybe a little less. But played first. Played for y'all in the early tens. I'm interested to see what Ole Miss does this year, man. I'm interested to see with Lane Kiffin going in there. You know, my honest opinion on Lane Kiffin. You know, Lane Kiffin's been around. Lane Kiffin was at Tennessee, and you know, he's been around. He definitely deserved. He definitely earned the right. I think he was coaching at Florida International. I think it was. Is that where it was, Trent? Before he went to, took the job at Ole Miss. But I definitely think he's earned the right to be back in the SEC. You know, SEC is the, uh, in my opinion, the toughest conference in college sports. Uh, you got Alabama, you know, you got the world champion LSU, Louisiana State University Fighting Tigers. You got the Florida Gators. You know, um, you got all these great teams that week in and week out they're going to give you a battle. You know, Ole Miss is not a pushover. Ole Miss been struggling the last couple of years. I mean, I know Trent. I know you love the Ole Miss Rebels, but they've been having some off seasons. They've been having some off years. You know, maybe Lane Kiffin is going to be the man to get them back to a decent little bowl game. You know, you just happen to maybe maybe get the right man. I don't know. We're gonna see. You know, Oregon, Oregon. I know MCore is a big Oregon fan. You know, Oregon's a pretty tough team too. Oregon's a tough team. I don't see them competing with LSU, but you know, Oregon's still always up there. Got a good shot at the Rose Bowl. So you know, Oregon is going to be a top 10 team for sure. You know, as far as us, LSU, you know, we lost Burrow, we lost Clyde Edwards, we lost some. We always losing some talent, but we'll see. We'll see. We lost our quarterbacks coach to left to be the offensive coordinator in Carolina. Also, our defensive coordinator. You know, but the Alabama. I'll tell you the honest truth. Alabama continues to lose players and coaches, and they reload, and that's what you got to do. You got to reload. You got to reload every year. You hungry, MCore? So you got to reload every year. You got to continuously get ready, be up to the challenge. Let me put my Smokies hat on. Let me see where I put it at. Hold on. But yeah, I got. Hold on. Let me get it. All right. Let me show y'all another bobblehead. Yeah, man, go get you a snack. You ain't got nothing to do. We just hanging out. You know, you ain't got nothing going on. We just hanging out. Nothing too crazy. We could be doing a lot worse than this. Okay, so how many of y'all got this one? I'll take it out the box. This is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was with the Milwaukee Bucks. You know this one. Those of y'all that do fan packs, obviously that y'all in here. I know y'all are some big fan pack people, but you actually got to be selected one of 30 for the Bucks to get a fan pack. Actually got them twice, but this one right here, take it off. It's pretty tall. So first time I got a hat, got a hat from the Bucks. And this was the second go around. So this cool bobblehead, Kareem. A lot of people say, you get a lot of questions, what's your favorite thing to get out of a fan pack? My favorite thing is hats. I like hats and t-shirts, but I do like bobbleheads. Kareem right there. You know, I do like bobbleheads. Bobbleheads are cool. My favorite thing to get is a hat. Yeah. Might go do a little fishing this weekend. I'm not sure. Actually thinking about doing an early morning power stream tomorrow morning. So, you know, maybe early, like I don't know, early, like a little breakfast stream. You know, maybe 7, 8 o'clock, maybe earlier than that. Anything exciting going on? Don't know. Don't know. Don't have too much plans. May do some fishing. Um, really just like to go with the flow, you know. Really like to just go with the flow. That's what I like to do. I'm gonna show you something else that's pretty cool. Uh, since we got you on here now, this is not a fan pack, but this is kind of like a little bit of a collection thing. I want to show you. Let me get it. Okay. This is something. This is something pretty cool. I'm gonna show y'all. Back in the day, Trent, do you remember, or have you, or MCore, or whoever's here, have you ever heard of the Dream Team, NBA Dream Team? This is. Let's see. Get some of these from the Dream Team too. Some of these from the Dream Team. These are when USA Basketball Dream Team. These were some cups that McDonald's had. I think in the early '90s. Show you some of those. This is Reggie Miller, guard Indiana Pacers. This is just some collection that I have. So that's Reggie Miller right there. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, this is a good one. Tim Hardaway, Golden State Warriors. This was way before you had Steph Curry. This was from the Dream Team too. This was the second Dream Team as well. Tim Hardaway. Yes, they are vintage. This was before you were born, man. This was old. Oh, check this one out. My favorite player. This was NBA Looney Tunes. Michael Air Jordan. See that one? See the Bugs Bunny right there? Porky Pig right there. Air Jordan. That's probably my favorite one. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, we got another one. Michael Jordan. See the tongue sticking out? Michael always stuck his tongue out. He was going to the goal. It's like it I don't know, it helped him to focus or zone in on the goal or Air Jordan. Yeah, this one says, just to let you know how old this is. June 5th, 1991, Los Angeles Lakers versus the Bulls. That's how old this is, man. Found these the other day. Let's see what the next one is. It's a throwback. Moses Malone. Played for the Sixers, 76ers. It talks about 1983. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh, look at this one. Shaquille O'Neal, Pepsi. Always get frustrated by the wife. She says I have too many cups. Shaq. Shaq came into the NBA and played for the Orlando Magic. Remember at that time? Oh, I got one cool one coming up. The last one I'm going to show you. In fact, we'll talk about this one in a second. Yeah, Shaq played for the Orlando Magic. I remember that year they called it the Shaq lottery because everybody knew he was going the #1 pick overall. Went to the Magic and played with them a while, a good while. Okay, this one is Isaiah Thomas, the Dream Team 2. Remember Isaiah Thomas? He played for the Detroit Pistons. Great player. All right, so I'm gonna show you this one. David Robinson. This one is from, looks like the first Dream Team. These were the McDonald's. These are the McDonald's cups that you get when you buy a combo at the time. And then this one right here. This is a throwback cup. This was called Poncho's Mexican Buffet. You know. Now, if y'all don't know what Poncho's is, I don't know if there's even any Poncho's left anymore. But I'll give you a good little memory. What I remember about Poncho's. So Poncho's was a little, like I said, a Mexican buffet. And you'd go to Poncho's, and it was right next to the bowling alley. So you normally, when you go bowling, or at least me when I go bowling, go eat at Poncho's. And it was always real good food. And I remember you had a little flag on your table, and so you had to lift the flag up. And when it got to the top, the waitress would see that you had a question or you wanted something, and they would go and get you whatever you needed. If you say you wanted 2-3 tacos or a burrito, whatever, they'd go and bring you back what you wanted. I remember they had these things. I think they call it a papilla, if I remember correctly, and it was like almost like a little breaded dessert that you can put a hole in it and you put syrup in it, and they were always really really good. Always ate a good bit of those. So who else is in here, man? What y'all got going on? Like I said, we get to 20 likes. We only got 1 like so far. Appreciate if y'all hit that like button if y'all still here. We get to 20, we're gonna bring out the banjo. I had said earlier, I thought before starting I'd put it at 50, but I realized how hard it is, to get to 50 likes. So put it for 20. We get to 20, we'll bring it out. We talk about some Tennessee talk. Y'all up to talking about some Tennessee talk. We even talked about some beach talk, man. Trent, you want to hear about some beach talk? You want to hear about some beach vacation trips, maybe? Say you want to know about the beach, going to Florida and that sort of thing. Thought we had a studio audience member right there, but they kept on going. Nobody wants to join in. Oh, we got 2 likes. All right, get to 20. We're bringing that banjo out. Might be up all night though, but tomorrow's Saturday, so we should be good. 18 more likes. Okay, 18 more likes, and we're bringing out the banjo tonight. 18 more likes. So tell everybody, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your neighbors. It don't matter. We get to 20 likes, we're bringing out the banjo. It's not even tuned up, but I'll do my best. Maybe sing, whatever. So let me tell you a little bit about some Florida stuff. Let's see what I remember about Florida. Well, I'll tell you right now. When I was younger, I used to go to Florida pretty often. Believe it or not, go to the beach and always have a lot of fun going to the beach. You know, the beach is about half as far as the mountains. Half. All right, 3 likes, 17 more, 17 more. We're bringing out the banjo. So when going to the beach, we'd always wake up early. You know what I'm saying? One thing about going on vacation, I always like to wake up early. And so we go to the beach. Let me see. We would always get some boiled shrimp. I like to get a place facing the ocean. So we get some boiled shrimp. Normally they used to have a Winn-Dixie. A lot of Winn-Dixies out there. Oh, we got 4 likes. 16 more. We're bringing out the banjo. So, you know, we'd uh we'd always get us some boiled shrimp, and not get them seasoned. You can get them Cajun seasoned and steamed. Get you some boiled corn, some potatoes, and always like to rent the beach chairs. We'd rent the beach chairs, or you could bring your little umbrella if you wanted. You know, you could bring your little umbrella, bring your little ice chest with maybe some snacks while you're on the beach, so you don't have to go back up to your wherever you're staying at, your condo or your motel or whatever. Always bring a football to throw on the beach. Bring you some sunscreen, you know, and I always like to take an early morning run on the beach. Go make a little run. And at night, the thing about the beach, it's fun to go at night with a little flashlight, like those little sand crabs. And you'd be surprised when you go in there. Like, we got 5 people in here. Welcome in, welcome in. Hit that like button, 20 likes. We're gonna bring out the banjo. It's not even tuned up. I haven't brought it out in a while, but I'm gonna bring it out tonight if I can get 20 likes in here. So, the thing about the beach is it's a relaxing vacation. You go and you just sit in your chair, under your umbrella, drink your a little Coke, whatever you want to drink, and listen to the waves. And you normally go up for lunch, fix your little ham sandwich with some potato chips, whatever. And at night, I tend to maybe go out and go play some putt-putt golf and go onto the beach. It's kind of fun to go eat at a restaurant at night. You normally, when you go to the beach, everybody's on vacation. So you're going to have your restaurants pretty full of people. Meaning you're gonna have a line to wait in. That's normal, but that's part of the fun. One of my favorite places when going to the beach, I'll tell you, is in Foley, Alabama. It's called Lambert's Cafe. Yeah, that's a very good question, Trent. Very good question. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, but I'm sure that they will. They will be open. But at this place, y'all can check it out on they have sure they have Facebook and YouTube. So this place, Lambert's Cafe. Oh, we got 5 likes, 15 more. We're bringing out the banjo. Warn everybody, tell everybody. I'm prepared to stay on this thing till midnight. So we got 2 hours left to go. So when you go to the beach, okay. So talking about Lambert's Cafe in Foley. So they throw you these big rolls. I wish I had a softball. That's about how big the roll is, about like this big, okay? And it's a big bread roll. Next time I go, I'm gonna make a little video, but there's plenty of videos right now you can see on YouTube. They throw you these bread rolls, and they'll throw them from across the room. You know what I'm saying? Across the restaurant. You just do like this. It's like a big old softball, like you're catching a big old football. So and they taste really really good. And they come around with these pass arounds. Yeah. So Trent, you have been there. Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. I think so. But yeah, they come around with this pot and they scoop up this all kind of fried okra, fried potatoes, plenty of stuff. Um, the food's pretty good. It's a lot of home style cooking. You can get a steak. You can get fried chicken, uh, all kind of a ham. Uh, Now, personally, if it's me, I'm gonna get something like fried chicken, something a little more inexpensive, you know, because they come around with all the pass arounds. You see what I'm saying? You get so much food, 6 people. That's awesome, man. 5, but we still trying to get them likes. We get up to 20, we playing banjo. But yeah, Lambert's is a very great place. And if you're in Foley, they have the Tanger outlet malls, which is right on the side. So you could go and you can go shopping afterwards. Park normally if you're gonna go eat first. You don't want that food to stay too long in the car, so you probably have to park under some shade. But you know, you normally have 2 meals when you go to Lambert's out of one meal, so it's very much worth the price. When I go, I'd be probably one of the first ones there in the morning because first if you go right around peak times, right around lunch or supper, you're gonna have a ton of people in there. I mean, you'll be waiting for an hour and a half. So, so that's what I like to go to. As far as let's see, pizza places. There's a pizza place. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's in Perdido Key, Florida, which is right before you get into Pensacola. It's in between, like where Orange Beach is. You got the bridge. Keep going down. I wish I could remember the name. Let me see if I can look it up, and I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you. It's Jillian's, is what it is. That's what it is. I remember it now. Jillian's Pizza. But yeah, it's Jillian's Pizza, and there's a big. Let me look it up. I think that's it. Let me just look it up and make sure. It's Lillian's. My mistake. It's called Lillian's. Lillans Pan Pizza. It's 14514 Perdido Key, Florida. So remember that. Lillian's. I'm gonna type it in here. I'm gonna type it in the box. And it's a very, very nice place. Um, very kid friendly. They have the walls are like a big chalkboard, you know. So if you want to draw a color while you're waiting for your pizza to come, you can do that. Another funny thing, not far at all, Trent. Not far at all, man. Maybe someplace if you get a chance, it may be cool. I don't know if you plan on doing any vlogs when you go out there, but if you get a chance, may actually be a cool little place for you to do a vlog from. Perdido Key, see Perdido Key. When you think of Perdido Key, when the term, you think of, I know I do. I think of like off the key, way at the bottom of Florida, but it's not. It's actually right where. See, you have Orange Beach. Go the same road that Gulf Shores and Orange Beach are on. You stay on that road, then you come to Perdido Key. It's right past Floribama. I think there's a restaurant right there, and a lot of people have never heard of it. But what it is, it's very, I guess it's kind of underdeveloped. Yeah, no minor. And you know what? That's one thing though. I will tell you, if I was next time I was to go back to the, that area, I do want to make a Pensacola Wahoos game, Blue Wahoos game. I definitely want to do that. I had so much fun at that Smokies game that I'm very interested into attending much more minor league baseball games. But the other thing I wanted to tell you about Lillian's Pizza that I remember seeing, because I've been there about 3 times. There's a big picture of Danny Werfel. You know, Danny Werfel played quarterback for the Florida Gators. He was the Heisman Trophy winner. He also was drafted by Mike Ditka and played for the New Orleans Saints. I actually have a Danny Werfel jersey, and my first ever Saints game, he was the starting quarterback against the 49ers. We lost 49ers won 20 to nothing. You know, the thing about Destin, believe it or not, a lot of people from this area go to Destin. Destin is very pretty as far as the water. The water is much more greener, I find, than Gulf Shores in that area. But a lot of people go to Destin. I've never been there. From what I understand, though, there's a lot more. There's a lot more people. It's a lot more populated. But I know a lot of people really enjoy Destin. Maybe someday, maybe someday I'll end up going there. I've been talking about this in some of the streams. I've been looking at West Virginia. I got my. Hopefully this week I'll have my vacation planner coming in from West Virginia. Now, what kind of got me looking at West Virginia? Y'all notice I've been talking about. I was watching some videos. And I was talking about Jesco White. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see Jesco White on YouTube. Kind of see his story and all, but stumbled upon I think it's called the Wild Whites of West Virginia. Kind of a video, a series that was made, and pretty interesting. And then saw some of the area over there, and just got me kind of looking at West Virginia to see maybe possibly going there someday. You know, definitely, it's farther than Tennessee for sure, but maybe someday we can head up there. Out west, see some. Okay, so want to see me go out west? Check out the mountains out there, different from the Tennessee mountains. You know, I've been So I've been to watching advertisements like the NBA coming back July 31st. So that'll give us something to watch. But I've been to Texas. You know, I've been to Orange, Texas. Been a while, but I've been to Houston, Texas, uh, and that's the furthest I've been that way. Up north, went to Arkansas. I've been to Branson, Missouri, so that's the furthest I've been north. Of course, I've been to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, just right into Georgia though. When you're going to Tennessee, of course, Tennessee, y'all all know that by now, and have been to Florida and been to North Carolina. Just the tip, Cherokee, North Carolina, just when you get in there. But I do have hopes to one day go to see some other parts, maybe Colorado, someday. Not now, but maybe one day when I have more time to do things like that. Uh, maybe go to Montana. I know you said Montana is a really cool place. Um, maybe one day go to New York. Uh, just I enjoy traveling. I enjoy seeing new places. Obviously I know I talk about Tennessee all the time, but I enjoy. There's still plenty more for me to see in Tennessee. Bunch of dinner shows I want to go to. Definitely want to go back to another Smokies baseball game. Uh, Many more actually. Do more hikes, but there's a lot of places. In the United States, you think about places like California. You know, just to go and see, just to go and see what it's like. Um, oh, I have been to Maryland, and I have been to Washington D.C., to the state capital. What's up? What's up, Pete Henry? Welcome in. Welcome in. We get hope you can stay a while. We get 20 likes. We're bringing out the banjo, and I haven't practiced in a while. I'm not saying I'm gonna sound like anything, but I will bring it out and show you at least. How you doing, Pete? What time is it where you at right now, buddy? We just talking on and on, Pete, jabbering on and talking about some vacation spots and maybe some fan packs, little Tennessee talk here and there. Little bucket list stuff going on. Got any bucket list things? 4 a.m. Man, you I've been seeing Pete. I think I've been seeing you doing pretty good on the fan packs. I don't know. I think Trent would kind of. But Trent's been getting some pretty good fan packs. Trent's been making some good videos. I've been seeing your videos, Trent. You've been making some real good ones. For me, a fan pack. If you get a T-shirt and a fan pack or a hat, that's a that's a that's a score right there. If you can get a T-shirt or a hat, last while, yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Pete, what are your favorite places to go on vacation? Yes, that's a great question. If you could visit any place in the world, where would you visit? What is the coolest place you ever been to? Yeah, Pete, do you have a place? And same thing for you, Trent. Same question goes to you. I'd like you to answer that same question. You could visit any place. Where would you visit? And what is the coolest place you've been to, Trent, and anybody else that's watching? See, we got 3 people watching. But I may turn the light off in a second unless we can get that 20 people and get that banjo going. You're loving baseball at the moment. Pete, what is your team? You visited Boston. I have been. I forgot to tell you. I have been to Boston. I guess I've been so many places that I forgot. I have been to Boston. That was a dream. So, would you guys like to hear the story of when I went to Boston? If y'all want to hear the story of when I went to Boston, let me know. I'm a big fan of all the Boston teams. Okay. So you like the Patriots in football, the Red Sox in baseball, and the Celtics in basketball, and the Bruins in hockey. And who else am I forgetting about? I actually, just to tell you, man, I have walked outside of Fenway Park. I have walked outside. I actually probably touched the Ted Williams statue. Um, but should have probably gone to a game. You know, should have probably gone to a game, the game that was on. I don't know who they were playing. But I will tell you this. What they have a lot of in Boston that they do not have around here are subways. A lot of there's this big subway thing in Boston. I was down there and up there, should I say, you were there at the TED statue. Did you get to eat one of those hot dogs, Pete? I did see a hot dog vendor there. Now I'll tell you another place I went to, Pete, was Fenwell Hall, I believe it's called. Fenwell Hall. And it's funny though, Pete, when you go over there to Boston, you don't hear anybody talking with this kind of accent unless it's me, huh? A whole different accent in Boston, that's for sure. Yeah, I did go to a nice I think it was a museum. Yeah, man, that was pretty cool. Rode to downtown Boston. Actually was right across the street from where the Boston Celtics play. Didn't go to a game, but right across the street from there. I'll give you a funny little story, man, when I went to Boston. You guys remember the movie Mall Cop? Just across from Fenway, yep. A lot of those sports bars across from Fenway. But you know that movie Mall Cop? So when they were filming Mall Cop, it was actually in a real mall in Burlington, Massachusetts. That's right on the outskirts of Boston. So I was actually in that mall. I spent a whole day in that mall. The day while they were filming, so I got to see some of the cast. They were doing the wedding scene in the food court. So from far, I got to see some of that going on. So that was pretty cool. You know, walked in there, ate some ice cream. All right, Trent, getting late, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. We're going. If you decide to leave and come back, I'll probably still be here. I'm actually gonna let this stream go for a while, man. I'm gonna try to do this thing until who knows, maybe 11 o'clock, maybe even midnight, another couple of hours. I want to see if I can, how many people we can maybe get in here, maybe bring in some new people, maybe grow the channel a little bit. But thanks again, Trent, for stopping by. Have a great night. If I don't see you, have a great weekend. Go catch some fish. Um, so Pete said he had a few letters from James Bulger, so I visited some of his hang. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'll be honest with you though, I was ready to come home. Um, you know, I was ready to come home. I don't know, don't know if I'll ever go back there, you know, but we all different. People are different. My place is Tennessee. I love Tennessee, and don't know if we'll ever go back to Boston. Another thing I thought that was pretty interesting there, you don't see around here, is this was in the summertime. There was a lot of salt on the sides of the road. You know, as far as they use a lot of salt because of the snow on the curbs and stuff. So you could still see salt on the side of the road. On the curbs and all. So I thought that was kind of interesting. For somebody that really never really goes to Boston. Of course, I could just imagine people from Boston. You want to go back to Boston and visit PNC Park, Pittsburgh? Yeah, man. So I can definitely imagine somebody coming from Boston to around here and sitting outside and eating ball crawfish, uh, doing some of the stuff. You know, different. It's a different area. I mean, it's just a different part of the United States, and you know, yeah, it was definitely something different for me to see. Definitely was. I'm glad I got to go there. Once, at least once in my life. But it was something to see. Like I said, rode the subway. That was interesting. Tell you a funny little story. So we sitting in the subway station, and I don't know, but they had these teenagers, these people. I'm guessing they were teenagers. I don't know, some young people, and they had this sad story. This guy and this girl came up asking for money, and you know, just kind of watched. And I knew they were coming towards me. Said, nope, I ain't got no money. So just kind of watched them, and went back on that subway a couple of days later. About 2, 3 days later, these same people begging for money in the subway. Same sad story. No, no, not in Tennessee. Not in Tennessee. I'm in Louisiana, actually. Like, we only got one person in here. Go and get some people in here, y'all. We're gonna grow this thing. Okay. Nope, not in Tennessee right now. Hopefully, soon though. Hopefully soon. I'm always ready to be in Tennessee, but you know, I only got two places that it's kind of strange. It's Tennessee and Louisiana. That's my two favorite states, without a doubt. Without a doubt, Tennessee and Louisiana. Yeah, you need to put it on your bucket list, Pete. You need to put it on your bucket list for sure. The thing I would tell you though, anytime you go on a vacation like that, especially coming from far, is do your planning. Do your planning. You can feel free to ask me any questions about Tennessee. I'll be glad to answer you. Um, Best I can, tell you experiences, you know. But I definitely would advise you to plan your trip. Do some research, decide what some people prefer to stay in a cabin. You're on the outskirts, of downtown at Gatlinburg and all. And then some people prefer to stay in a hotel that's closer to Gatlinburg, so they can walk down the strip at night if they want to. And everybody's different. Some people stay in a cabin a couple of nights, then a hotel a couple of nights. You have a little more, I guess, in a cabin you have a little more seclusion to where you could kind of maybe be overlooking the mountain. And maybe some of these cabins have hot tubs and pool tables and game rooms and stuff like that. Can hold a lot more people. Um, Pretty good family thing. Some people go to Tennessee for Thanksgiving. You know, never done anything like that, but that'd be fun to do. No, different options. There's plenty. You ever go to Tennessee? Tennessee, Gallon. I want to say Tennessee. I refer to Tennessee. When I think about Tennessee, I think about the Smoky Mountains. That's what I think about. There's different parts of Tennessee. There's Nashville. There's Memphis. That's the bigger cities. But you know, when I think about Tennessee, I'm thinking about the Smoky Mountains. Still a lot of things I want to do there. I still haven't fished yet. I still haven't caught my first fish in Tennessee. That's something I definitely want to do. I haven't stayed in a cabin yet, believe it or not. That's something I want to do. Have cooked hot dogs over a fire, but still haven't barbecued yet. Still haven't cooked me a steak. I always leave a little bit of something else extra to do. Yeah, Johnny Cash, Elvis. Yeah, Graceland is in Memphis, and that'd be something to see. That'd be something to see. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the can't say that can't say I'm not trying to say anything bad, but um, you know, I'm not the biggest Elvis fan. I don't have nothing against Elvis at all, but you know, it's it's not. I mean, it's just I'm not the hugest Elvis fan, or not that I dislike him or like him or anything, but I don't. I'll be honest, I don't listen to that much Elvis music, but I would like to go check out Graceland someday. My favorite singer is Hank Williams Jr. Right now. I like Hank Williams Jr. and you know, listen to some George Strait, Conway Twitty. Yeah, it is interesting. Elvis. Maybe go check that out someday. Would like to go to Nashville someday, maybe. But like I said, once again, you ask me where I'll. Anybody ask me where I want to go, it's not hard to figure out. I'm going to the Smoky Mountains. Yeah, Hank Jr. is great. Pete? What is your favorite Hank Williams Jr. song? Do you have a favorite song, or favorite three songs or two songs that he sings? Actually got to watch him in concert last year with Leonard Skinner, which I'm very thankful for because Hank Williams Jr. is getting up there in age. Um, you know, he's not getting no younger, and so I did get to go to a Hank Jr. concert. Even though I was way at the top, actually the couldn't get any higher than I was at the. You know, I actually enjoyed every minute. It was only been the two real concerts in my life, but it was my favorite. Hank Williams Jr. was my favorite concert that I've been to. Get to see him sing Family Tradition and all the great ones, Whiskey Bit and Hellbound. All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Over Tonight, and all the great songs that he sings. So, Pete, I don't know if you had saw earlier. I did get All My Rowdy Friends. Yeah. You know, he has All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Over Tonight. That's the Monday Night Football team. But he got another one, All My Rowdy Friends Have Settled Down. All my rowdy friends have settled down. Let's see. Everybody wants to get drunk and get loud. Nobody wants to go back home. I have seen my wilder nights and days, and I have seen my name at the top of the page. Nobody wants to run around. I guess that's and all my rowdy friends have settled down. I guess that's when he was starting to get a little bit older. That song. He wrote some great songs. Got good. You want to hear me sing? Hey, if you want to hear me sing some Hank Williams Jr., let me see a thumbs up. If you want me to not, leave it. Just leave a thumbs down. Because I'm gonna sing some Hank Williams Jr. It's Friday night, 10:14. Sing away. All right, all right. So we're gonna sing Whiskey Man. All right. That's actually one of my favorites. It kind of reminds me of me a little bit. So here we go. I got a good woman at home who thinks I do no wrong. And Lord, no, she ain't always around. That's when I fall. I can't help myself at all. 'Cause I need to get whiskey bent and hell bound. Let's see if the wife will come. This singing might bring some studio audience members. So let's see what happens. Oh, ghost is still clear. We'll see, let's see. But oh, bruh, I'm trying. Come on now, Encore. How many fan packs to stop singing? I don't sing that bad, bro. You see, I don't sing that bad. Encore, come on, man. Thank you for coming back. By the way, did you get you a snack? Encore, did you get you a snack? Did you get you a chicken sandwich? You know what, man? I hadn't had a spicy chicken sandwich in it's been a few weeks, man. It may be maybe even a month. I don't know. You know why? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I love. Oh no, there's no way. I love. I love a good spicy chicken sandwich. Don't get me wrong. But if you look at everything, okay, $3.99. So a spicy chicken sandwich is $3.99. So you're talking about what 4.34 around. It's around 35, something like that. All right, so you good. So you here for the long haul? All right. You have any music you want to hear? Leave it in the comment section, especially a Hank Williams Jr. song. I try to sing as best I can. But a spicy chicken sandwich is costing $3.99. Now, if you're a fan of fast food, okay, if you're a real fan of fast food, you know where you can get the best deals for fast food. Hold on, I think somebody's coming. Okay, so the place where you're gonna get the most food, in my opinion, is Taco Bell. And of course you can say McDonald's. You can get the $5 meal of the day at McDonald's. You're getting a drink, you're getting a fry. You know, one of the days you're getting a double cheeseburger. One of the days you're getting a Big Mac, a fry, and a drink. And then if you can eat inside, you're getting unlimited refills on your drink. Now, Popeyes. Okay, all right, you just answered my question. See, it is for me though. It is for me. So I try to stretch. I try to stretch a dollar. Okay. So when it comes to that, Taco Bell, you're gonna stretch a dollar. And you know what? Another thing, when I those chicken sandwiches, yeah, all for $5. So when I get, oh, you want to see some fan pack stuff? Some more? I'm looking at some right now. So when I'm going to Taco Bell, I'm getting, I can get, I think there's a Frito burrito. That's a buck. All right. So you got to figure, you can get four of those burritos. So you're probably getting two meals. You can probably eat two burritos, and then you're gonna eat another two. So you're stretching your money. And then when I get those chicken sandwiches, I normally eat two of them. Okay. MCore, let me ask you this. I know you like to eat. You ever heard of a? I think it's called a mukbang video. Frito burritos going away. People do these mukbang videos where they eat all this. Oh, an audience member that just passed by. So they have these mukbang videos where they eat like 10 things. You know what I'm saying? You ever think about doing anything like that? I mean, I've done a few reviews. I've done the hot chip review and all that stuff. But something like that may be fun. You know, it may be fun to do maybe on a stream or something. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna show you something else. Oh, audience member, audience member. Whoa, we just had an audience member pass by. Whoa, and did a little dance I haven't ever seen before. Let's see if we can get that again. I might have to just turn this thing to the this sideways and see this audience member. Yeah, yeah, mukbang video, man. A lot of people doing mukbang. They got people that do all kind of crazy videos on YouTube. I've seen some people a while back. They did a video. These are called sleeping streams, and they get a lot of views doing this, man. They'll just they'll just people will watch them sleep. Like, it's weird, but yeah, they get a lot of views from it. I don't know. I don't know that I'll do that. So let me show you another. Let me show you another thing I got from a fan pack. So I got this a while back. The New York Knicks. Now this is a nice bag. It actually got a beanie cap in there when I got it. The Knicks are one of the best teams to send stuff. Well, they used to be. This was from a few years ago. Got a cool T-shirt. Got a nice pin in that one. That was a while back. That's one of the better. You know, a lot of these teams they'll send. Yeah, a lot of these teams they'll send these cheap bags, really thin bags. But this is a very thick bag. It's almost like something you'd buy in a in a store. You'd actually buy. So that's the Knicks one. All right. So how's that popcorn chicken coming? You know what? I may go and see about getting me a little snack. Last night I had some pretzels. Uh, and you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I got some. Let me go see something. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere. All right. So just like y'all wanted to get some snack, I got me a little bag of some of those pretzels. So while we hang out, I'm gonna give me a little pretzel. Let me see if I got some other stuff to show y'all. Yeah, MCore got a lot of great fan packs. One of my favorite series that MCore did was the breweries. MCore got some awesome stuff from the breweries. A lot of great stuff, man. Great shirts, hats, koozies. Yeah, LSU hadn't been given anything too much lately, man. When I got from LSU years ago, well, this was before I started doing fan packs videos. I got a box. Yes, they did. I got a box, and I'll never forget it. Got home, saw that it was from LSU Tigers. I'll show you one of the things I got out of that box. So this was a Jim Hawthorne bobblehead. He used to be the play-by-play caller announcer before Chris Blair took over. You see his little LSU T-shirt, and this thing used to sing. You see, battery's dead in it, but yeah, got this in there. Got some shirts, um, all kind of stuff. Mouse pad, got a nice bag, cooler bag. Yeah, yeah. So MCOR, you had got one like this too, or what? Back when you got your LSU box. Yeah, they used to send the T-shirt that said "Tobas Go" on the back. You did. Your LSU. So what do y'all think the Redskins? What do y'all think their new um, logo should be? And do y'all think that I've been kind of looking for this? Do y'all think that some of their old merchandise will be put on clearance, like the old Redskins hats, shirts, and all that stuff? Y'all think any other teams will have name changes, like the Cleveland Indians or the what about the Kansas City Chiefs? Would that be possibly? Would that be a team that Can you imagine if they changed the name of the Kansas City Chiefs? What about the Chicago Blackhawks? I think the Chicago Blackhawks are going to stay the Blackhawks. They're all snowflakes. Yeah, yeah, but like it or not, like it whether we like it or not, they're changing it. It was definitely a long time though. 88 years. 88 years. They were called the Redskins. Funny how teams get their nicknames. You know, like the Saints. I tell you, I know it's not going to happen, but and it probably wouldn't make any sense. But the one name that I thought was pretty cool, when Houston, when the Texans, you know, before they were the Texans, they were the Houston Oilers. They wore those powder blue jerseys with the rig on the helmet, you know, the all rig on the helmet. And I always thought that that was a really cool logo. So I guess when Houston got the new franchise, they wouldn't allow them to, you know, to rename them the Oilers, because the Oilers moved to Tennessee, became the Tennessee Oilers. So for the first few years, they were the Tennessee Oilers, and then they switched over to the Tennessee Titans. So I guess there's no chance that Washington will be. Hold on, these doggone pretzels. So Washington would be called the Washington Oilers, because there's no Oilers in Washington. But that's a logo that I wish would be brought back. Watching some LSU highlights right now. Yeah, two people in here. Showing your boy Joe Burrow, Coach Joe. I'm gonna try to do some sports live streams, y'all. Now, thing about it is, on this channel, well, right here, actually, I do not have cable TV. So any live stream would actually be, uh, you know, be on public television, open air television. But I'm pretty sure with basketball season coming back, we can do something like that. Try to, and you know, maybe try some baseball games. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not. You can say I'm like not the biggest baseball fan, but I really can't name that many baseball players. Just the way it is. I don't follow it as close as I do football or basketball, but still willing to try. Have a little fun with it. You know, give others a place to hang out while watching the game, chat about their team. Maybe bring in some fans. Maybe it'll give us a chance to kind of do some things with, you know, other people. Yeah, it would be cool. Still, me too. I know I definitely want to do some LSU streams, college football streams. Enjoy doing the live streams. I really do. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to have some some sports back. You know, but I'll be honest with you. You know, some people, you know, hey, what were we gonna do without sports? But I love sports, but also I'm busy with kind of other things, you know. But I have different hobbies that I enjoy doing. Yeah, well, I sure will. I'm gonna try to do it just like this, but I'll be so you can't broadcast the game on here because it'd be, you know, you get in trouble for it. But I can be watching the game, calling it. Others are watching it as well. A lot of times you'll have people doing streams for pay-per-view events, you know, wrestling, MMA fighting. Yep, you know, MMA fighting, different things like that. And it just provides a another form of interaction, you know, for the fans to comment and talk and hang out. And I think it's fun. You know, I want to talk a little bit about boxing. I saw that Mike Tyson looking at maybe making a comeback. I think he's in like 54, I think he is, something around there. Yeah, I remember watching Mike Tyson growing up. He was in his prime. Nobody wanted to mess with Mike Tyson. You know, there was a point where Mike Tyson, when he would box, growing up, I can remember feeling like it was over before it started. It was just how many rounds is it gonna go? That's it. He would come in there in that ring, those black trunks and that, you know, that black shirt thing he would come on and just black shoes. You knew you were going against somebody. I mean, I remember when Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson, knocked him out. I was a kid, you know, but I remember it was in the paper the next morning, seeing the headline that Mike. Yeah, I'm sure he is. You know what? I'll be honest with you, man. I think boxing needs something like that. You know, I think boxing right now, boxing has a lot more like MMA fighting, and boxing needs to have something like that. You know, even if it's an older Mike Tyson, I think it'd be cool to see him box again. But I can remember seeing that he had lost. You know, couldn't believe it. I mean, who in the world could beat Mike Tyson? You know, and of course he came back after he went to jail and he fought. It was Holyfield. They bit Holyfield's ear in that match. They fought again. Yeah, Holyfield was fun to watch, and I was a I was a fan of Tommy Morrison. Man, y'all remember Tommy the Dude Morrison? Played in played as Tommy Gunn in Rocky Five. Tommy Morrison was a great fighter too. Tommy the Machine Gun. Hey Pete, are you a are you a fan of the Rocky movies? I'm a huge Rocky fan. I've watched every Rocky movie many a times. You know, watched the Creeds. Went watch Creed in the theater movies and Creed 2. And I find it so interesting that the character that Sylvester Stallone, created all those years ago. I believe first Rocky was written in the 70s, I believe, you know, late 70s. Um, I always say for it to still be a relevant, made up character, uh, people still want to believe in, even though it's, not real. um, it's very interesting to me, in this day and age. I, hold on. Yeah, I love the Rocky movies. Um, I love I love the Creed one. The spinoff that Apollo Creed had a son, and yeah, yeah, Apollo Creed had a son, and you know, then you have Creed 2, the whole vintage thing, where you're bringing back Ivan Drago, and so long ago, so much history. They brought Dolph Lundgren back, and I thought it was so great. Just very interesting. The character. A lot of people talk about maybe having a Creed 3 or a Rocky. I guess a Rocky. See, they had Rocky Balboa. You know, that kind of would be like Rocky 6, but a bunch of movies made. But I've enjoyed them all. And I really don't look forward to going to too many movies anymore. But when when Creed was announced, actually when Rocky Balboa was announced, like a year in advance, marked that one down on the calendar. Same thing with Creed, and then same thing with Creed 2. Look forward to them all. Always like that vintage stuff to see, like Ivan Drago's son, and then you have the wife Brigitte Nielsen bringing her back. You know, it's very interesting because I remember watching those shows 30 years ago. You had the Russian. You know, those shows never get old. Those Rocky movies never get old. We'll be watching those Rocky movies 30, 40 years from now. You know, they're very inspirational movies. You know, I mean, everyone loves an underdog. That's that's what that's what the Rocky movies, kind of let you know that the underdog deserves a chance. Okay, as long as you have a chance, and it's full of analogies. The Rocky movies, they're full of analogies of life. The truth is, just like Rocky being such a big underdog, that's how we are as well. If you get a every day you wake up, you have a chance to, you know, to do good, to do better. But yeah, I love the Rocky movies. What's some of your other favorite movies? Was a big fan of the Karate Kid movies too. Oh yeah. So Pete, let me ask you this: do you think that there should be another Creed 3? And if there was a Creed 3, what would the plot be? See, you still have Clubber Lang, okay? Still have Clubber Lang out there somewhere, Mr. T. Now I'll tell you what's the interesting thing. Um, you know, in Rocky Four, the Russian Ivan Drago, you know, he was made into the big villain. But in Creed 2, and his son was losing, he threw in the towel. So that gave him, at least in my eyes, a feeling of, you know, humanity. He has a heart. He's a human being. And I don't know if there were to be a Creed 3, would you even have, you know, Ivan Drago in it this time? Would his son be in it? Uh, would maybe Apollo Creed's son, I don't know, somehow, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Or is, what do you think? Or is it over? Was that it? I mean, at the end of Creed 2, I found it interesting that Rocky went and visited his son. You know, I guess his son had, he was in the first Creed, Rocky's son. And they kind of didn't get along as good or whatever, and he told him, "The world meets nobody halfway." You know, how did he say? You're not gonna believe this. Oh yeah, it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, go out there and get it. But losers cry or whatever, and that ain't you. You're better than that. You remember that part in the movie? So I don't know what I'm getting at is I don't know exactly how they would tie in the plot. See, so what do you think? What do you think, Pete? What would the plot be for a Creed 3? I mean, what could you kind of, as a Rocky fan, what would you want to see them, you know, what would they do? Would they bring back Clubber Lang? You see what I'm saying? Would they bring back Clubber Lang, Mr. T, and I mean, wait, okay, let me ask you this question. Is there any point in the series that Rocky passes away? Can can Apollo Creed's son carry a whole movie? Let's just say that, you know, Rocky's getting old, okay? He done battled through cancer and all that. So what would I don't know. Would Rocky's son maybe become a trainer? Would he become a trainer to Adonis Creed? I mean he's Rocky's son. He's got to have. He can't just tell me. I mean, he's Adrian. Well, obviously he takes after Adrian more. You remember when Rocky and Adrian got married and all. You know, they were in the skating rink scene on that Thanksgiving in Rocky One. And you know, she wants to skate, so he brought her in the skating ring, and she said, I use my brains, and his father said, well, he don't have brains, so we got to fight. You know what I mean? But I still gotta believe that. I mean, you could somehow get the guy, Rocky's son. He's got to have some form of boxing. You know, I mean, it's his dad. I mean, come on now, Robert Balboa Jr. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Personally, I'd hate to see Rocky, you know, killed off. Or I'd hate to see that. But like we have four folks in here. It is a storyline. Yeah, it is. It's gonna take a. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I sat in the theater for Creed 2, and I love the Rocky series. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I watched Rocky 1, 2, 3, Eye of the Tiger. You know, everything. Apollo Creed, Tommy Gunn, uh, you know, Hulk Hogan with Thunder Lips, Rocky 3, and you know, for them to make another Rocky, another Creed, is gonna have to be a major storyline. It's like in Rocky 4 when Apollo Creed was fighting Ivan Drago. For them to make a major storyline like that, for them to kill off Apollo Creed, it made it just went. You know, it made pretty much the backstory of the. It pretty much was the story of the movie. You know, a Russian. You know, Ivan Drago kills Apollo Creed in a an exhibition match. So it created the whole show was to go kind of get revenge on Ivan Drago. But you know, I don't know what you would. You'd have to have something major. You know, you can't just to make a Creed 3. You can't just skirt around and have a boring storyline. So you'd have to have something big time. Get Mark Wahlberg. That's an idea. That's definitely an idea. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see what happens. We can go get me a little something to drink. We're gonna continue on. You want to see some more fan pack stuff, buddy? See if I got a couple of little things I can show you. You heading out? Okay, I understand. Thank you for stopping by. It's probably morning where you at, so everybody fixing to wake up. But I definitely appreciate you stopping by. Not too often we do a Friday night in the Criscocave. Woods wet. Yep, I'm hoping so too. You know, a lot of times you request to different places and you get something without them even responding. So that's what makes it fun. I always compared fan packs to fishing. You know, when you attempt to get a fan pack, you have a worm on your hook. You throw it out, and a lot of time you're not gonna catch nothing. But every once in a while, you'll feel a bite. Look up, keep reeling in, and you hook something big. That's what makes it fun. And Pete, I'd like to see you do some. If you maybe ever get a chance and think about it, man, I'd love to see you do some live streams. Right now we got so Trent does his on Thursdays, and I try to do mine on Fridays and whenever else. But it'd be awesome to see you do some. Would be awesome to see you do some live streams every now and then. And I definitely know that I'd join in. That is a good connection. That is any little thing you can do. Any little magic word you can say will help you. Yeah, man. Love to see you. Even if it's just going live in the coalition, man. Be awesome. They got some. By the way, they got some. Let me tell you something before you head out. They got some new people that are starting fan packs. You might want to check out their channels. Um, West. I'm gonna type it in. Let me see. But this is a new guy that's starting. He just started not too long ago, but he only has like 2 videos. But he's from Tennessee too, and he does some fan packs just like us. So definitely check out his channel. All right, buddy. Take it easy. Have a good night. We're gonna continue on maybe for another hour. Go get me a little something to drink. Be right back. What's up, y'all? Sprite. Going into the third hour of the stream. I'm actually watching it on my phone. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Uh, all right. Definitely encourage y'all to hit that like button. You get to 20 likes for bringing out the banjo. That's gonna be my new thing. Uh, it's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna continue doing this, and when I hit 20 likes, I'll bring up the banjo. One person marching. Try something. Country sound. Might need some paint. Don't blame me or cheat on. That'll tear everybody apart. 'Cause I get whiskey bent and hell bound. Well, we got 6 likes and 1 dislike. Oh, Hank's on making it whiskey back. Get down. 2 people in here. All right. Sometimes they leave, dislikes. We did pick up a new sub, so that's cool. Did pick a new sub. 351. That's always cool. Every little bit helps for sure. Oh, we got 6 people. 6 people. 6 likes. Oh, audience member, audience member. Woo, 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 we gotta wait, we gotta wait. All right. Let's see what's on the tube. Let's see. All right, I think I'm gonna turn off a light for the last hour of the show. So let me turn off the big light, move some things around. G E R S Tiger. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the light. Once again, this was the memorized bobblehead. Y'all don't know about fan packs. I've got two people in here. All right, let me save this. All right. Let's see who come in here. I go get me a little candy. So I might start doing this. Yeah, do a 3 hour live stream. Right. Definitely gonna be doing more live streams. 6 likes. Be right back. Be right back. Don't go nowhere. What's up, yo? Let's go here. We got two people in here. Let me do something. Hey, what's up, Pete? Yeah, Westar MMG. Yep. Yeah, man. Definitely check out his videos. I think he's gonna be doing some real good stuff. You know, I think he's gonna have some real good content coming up. What's up? I've got three folk in here. How y'all doing? Crisco here. Yeah, he he's from East Tennessee, and believe it or not, he actually he's a new guy, and he actually watches a lot of our videos. So I asked him as well. You know, I had commented for him. Hopefully, hopefully he'll do when he gets a little more used to doing videos. Hopefully he'll start to do some vlogs from Tennessee as well. And pretty cool because he knows a lot of the places that that I talk about. So yeah, definitely always. It's always great to see new people doing different things, fan packs, and all kind of fun stuff. What's up, MCore? You back at it, brother? I'm going until midnight, man. I still got 50 minutes left to go. If you ain't got nothing going on, hang out with us. Ate some, got me a Sprite. Ate some, what do you call it? Some little thing I was eating. But thinking about going to get some candy. It's amazing, huh? A Friday night when you get old, man. Sure. Like I said, though, we could be doing a lot worse than this. Yeah, with some pretzel sticks. That's what I was eating. So yeah, back to, I guess we're talking about, all right, Pete, you can't fall asleep. If something happens, you wake up, I'll probably be here for about another hour. Oh, Jacob Jag Show, what's up, partner? I knew we'd get some other people in here. How you doing there, little buddy? We got Jacob Jag Show in here. Jacob, you been getting some fan packs in, man? Thank you too, Pete. Like I said, give some thought, man. Like doing a little stream, little YouTube stream. You know, fun to see some live streams, especially in your area of the world. See some stuff from there. All right, so little Jacob's gonna start going live on Tuesdays. Okay, so let me show you what I got. I have got two. I did get two fan packs this week. I will make a video, but y'all already gonna know what it is. So 10 points and me three. Have you ever gotten, Jacob? Have you ever gotten from a 10 point? 10 point crossbows? Got three of these stickers. You can't really see them. You'd have to like. I'll show you. You'd have to peel it back to see the back. I'll show you on this one. You can kind of see it. But so I got three of the 10 point. Three of the 10 point. Yeah, man, try them out. All right, we got 7 likes. We get to 20. We're playing the banjo. Okay, and then I got. Let's see. This is from Leatherman. Leatherman. Look at this pin. This little pin right here. And then I got two of these stickers. Okay, and I got two of these. So look, okay, so here we go. Now listen. We got, oh man, we got 8 likes. Oh Lord, that means we're only 12 likes away from the banjo. And okay, so just to ask y'all right now, we got 4 people in here. I'm guessing that's M Core, if he's still here, Jacob Jag Show, and I don't know who the other 2 are. But question for y'all: Are y'all gonna be on for about still on here for about an hour, or how y'all have to get off soon? Because I'd like to show y'all some more fan pack stuff. But just kind of curious, are y'all gonna be here for like half hour? Do y'all have a little time, or are y'all fixing to get off of here? Because if y'all gonna be on, I'm gonna turn the light back on, and I will show y'all some more past maybe fan pack stuff. You went live Monday, so you had a good time over there in Tennessee, little Jacob. No, I sure did, man. And do you recognize the hat? Pete, you can stay, buddy. Okay. All right. So, okay, who wants me to turn on the light and show them some more fan pack stuff? Let me see. Give me a thumbs up. Y'all want me to turn the light on and show you some fan pack stuff? Because I will do it. Tomorrow's Saturday.